I was born in Cambodia, and my family and I left Cambodia to escape the war. My mom took all four of us on her back and just walked through landmines, following each other's footsteps, making sure that we weren't blown, so we won't get blown up. And while at the same time bullets were crossing our heads, over our head, trying to make sure, trying to make sure that we won't get hit by that. We have to do something to support our family, and I would go out picking up cans and bottles, plastics, just to earn some money. So math became very instant for me to be able to just get that going. The reason why I wanted to be a teacher, besides my father was a teacher back in Cambodia. After seeing him going to school at one point and seeing him teaching kids learn how to read and write, it inspired me at that moment, and I have always wanted to be a teacher since I was young.
He has had a lot of struggles, a lot of things to overcome when he is working here. He sees that a lot in some of his students as well. They have a lot of diversity, and he's able to share with them some personal stories sometimes about his own struggles, and it helps, especially if they're struggling with something themselves. They can identify with him and his struggles.
I was going through some things, and I only felt comfortable talking to him about it, not my family, not my closest friends, only him, because he trusted me with his story, so I knew I could trust him.
He does what's called he calls it his community circles in his classroom, where he literally puts the chairs in a circle, and the students every period walk in, and they know that it's time to talk a little bit about what's going on campus, what's going on in the classroom, and even in the community.
And you have to be able to understand the students on a personal level, build that connection, build that rapport with them, or else learning can't happen.
Well, when Mr. Bun talks about his struggles and his past, what it really means to us is that he can really trust us with that, and that he can make some sort of connection with us, and it's in a way that gets us more closer as student and teacher.
General rules in my class are respect, responsibility, and reflect. And oh yeah, don't ever talk about my mama. And that's when I start to get that connection, to show the students that I'm a human being too, and I do have a family outside of work, that tough love is sometimes necessary.
Mr. Bun is the Jaime Escalante of our school. That's how I have described him. He makes it real. He makes it so it's understandable. He brings real life to it.
The proportional projects that Mr. Bun does in his 8th grade classes are absolutely amazing.
Students are to take one small item, and they take that and they magnify it.
I was a high school principal, and the geometry classes were doing these projects at the high school level.
He makes it real for the students. He really brings math alive in the classroom.
When he won the County Teacher of the Year award, I was able to call his family to invite them. And that was the first time that they were able to realize the type of impact that he had on students.
Right in the middle of the Bunzi Awards, when I'm supposed to be honoring my students, but instead I was surprised with the award for me. So that was well played, Mr. Hernandez.
He absolutely exemplifies what we're all about.
I don't know where I'd be like without him today.
He touches my heart every day. I admire him. I think he's an extraordinary teacher, I really do. And I don't think anyone deserves acknowledgement more than he does.